So, our lovely county issued a ban on sales of non essential items, and there's a list of quote banned purchases. And it lists places as of March 28th. List places like Walmart, Meijer, and Kroger. But here's the deal. I went to Kroger, got some Hot Wheels, just on the principle of you can't buy this, and I thought that was kind of dumb, so just for the principle of that, I bought this. Now, my grandma, I think it's just depends on what store you go to, whether they enforce that or not, because my grandma went to Ollie's, which isn't listed on here, but she went to Ollie's and tried to buy a book, and the manager came out and told her she couldn't buy a book. Well, if you walk into the Ollie's, the local Ollie's, you walk in and turn to your left, like as soon as you walk in, and there is probably a good probably 12 shelves of books. It looks like a library almost. There's a big section of books, all kinds of books, any book you'd ever want they sell there, I think. And so anyway, she couldn't buy the book at Ollie's, but they have neglected to put the stuff away that you can't buy. If you can't buy this stuff, the stores need to put it away. And if they have it out, you should be able to buy it. Well, Kroger had their stuff out, and I went through the self-checkout, so I was able to buy it, and I got some cool ones. I got 2 Hot Wheel cars and 2 Matchbox cars. We'll pull them out of our bag here and get the bag out of the way. Maybe. Here we go. I don't know where my receipt's at, so I can't really show you the date, but I promise I went was that yesterday? It was after this was enforced. This was enforced on Sunday. I think I went on like Tuesday or something. But anyhow, I'm not in jail. I didn't get a ticket. I didn't be told. That doesn't make sense. I wasn't told you can't buy that. And I came out with 4 of them. So pretty happy about that. And I just did it on the principle of I thought that was kind of dumb. 'Cause now some of it makes sense, okay? But like you probably don't need to buy a carpet right now or a rug or something, but like music, books, magazines, craft and art supplies, paint, entertainment stuff, that sort of thing. I would think, okay, people are stuck at home, so you're probably doing stuff around the house. You could sit down and read a book. You could paint something, which involves the paint and then the craft stuff. You could listen to music, which I've been doing a bunch of listening to music. Entertainment electronics, I assume that includes like TVs and video game stuff. I'm not exactly sure what all this entails or includes, but whatever falls into that category, I would assume that like TV, you're watching TV, but non-emergency appliances, that would be like a dishwasher or a washing machine, because you can dry your clothes and your dishes without having a dryer. You can wash your clothes without having a washing machine. You can get by with stuff like that. A emergency appliance would be like I'll say a refrigerator, for example. People that are buying all this food, if their fridge goes out, you got to be able to buy a new fridge, or all your food's going to go bad. So some of it I understand, but I don't. It's the principle of it that I don't understand. If it's going to be out, you should be able to buy it. So I bought it. Bought what I needed, or what I wanted, I guess. And we'll start off with the Hot Wheels. This is a new one for 2019. So again, now obviously that's not old. That's not even a year old. I guess it is a year old, but the display, Hot Wheels display, had 2018 stuff, a bunch of 2018 stuff, had 2019 stuff, and then of course it had all the new ones for 2020. I'm holding this up, assuming this one's probably for 2020. I don't know, I haven't put it in the website yet to find out, but anyhow, I bought them brand new, so I don't understand. But anyway, here we go. 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class. You can read all... Excuse me, I knew I had to hiccup. You can read all of that there. And it's kind of an odd vehicle. Is it a four-door sedan hatchback? Is it a short, stubby station wagon? What is it? I've probably seen one and haven't paid any attention to it, but I don't know, it just looks kind of odd. But we're gonna open it up here. And like I mentioned, it's a new casting for 2019, so still a new casting. I wish they would have made this bar that goes across here white. I believe that's actually white on the real car. But like most of the new castings, the base is somewhat plain. This one actually has some texture to it, but a lot of them, like I'll use this Ranger for example, are just really smooth for the most part. So anyhow, it's got a lot of nice graphics on it. The grill and the headlights and everything's painted in there. It's even got a license plate number. Got your Mercedes logo right there. It's not really showing up very well. There it is. You can kind of see the interior in there. Okay, next we'll go to Hot Wheels, then we'll switch over to Matchbox, I think. We have the Track Ripper from the Speed Blur series. I think this is a 2018 or 19 series. I didn't see any Speed Blur cars in the 2020 series, but I may be mistaken. Anyway, there it is, and it says it has a special feature, and that special feature looks like the air dam on the bottom of the car angles up, which probably makes it pretty good on the Hot Wheels tracks, if that is in fact adjustable. It looks like it's hinged. Let's take it out and check it out. I like the graphics on this car because it looks like the experimental cars that you see running around different places. You know, they'll have some kind of weird wrap on them or something, so you can't really see the body lines very well on it. That's the whole goal of those wraps, is so it's not easily copied that way. And so that's what I liked about it. This one has some kind of interesting texture to it. It's not diamond plate, but it's like diamond plate with triangles, which is an interesting concept. But it is textured interestingly. So, got our Hot Wheels logo hidden in all the graphics. Got a 52 on the hood. It looks like it does have an interior in it. It's just hard to see. Got another Hot Wheels logo right there. It's got little bitty slots for windows. Really kind of hard to see in there. Got the red spoked wheels and the gray tires. There's another Hot Wheels logo. That one almost looks like it's too small. I guess that one's small too, though. Here's the front. There we go. Looks kind of silly when it's up like that, but it'd be good for like the loop-de-loop, you know, goes up like that. And then it does not pull down. I almost broke it when I was trying to operate it. It looked like. So it can be like that or like that. So it's kind of a neat feature. I wonder if this is easily broken off or not, you know. But I like it, I think, better just like normal. Alright, then we have some Matchbox trucks with moving parts. I guess we followed the theme of Ford today, just coincidentally. We have the 2019 Ford Ranger on the left, and the 36 Ford Sedan Custom on the right. And I can't really tell if it's just a custom sedan or is it a sedan delivery. If you look at the back, it sure doesn't look like a sedan delivery. It just looks like a sedan, regular sedan. But I don't know. This one looks like the doors open up. This one, obviously the hood opens up. And it appears that tailgate might open up too. So let's get this Ranger out of the package. And whole reason I have this Hot Wheels Ranger out was since they're both made by Mattel, I wondered, you know, is it similar castings? But they're not at all. If you look, the Matchbox casting is much better detailed. And it looks like the bed is actually a separate piece. Maybe not. No, maybe not. It's just cast in there really good. But then the tailgate, not the tailgate, but the tail lights have those indents in there, versus the Hot Wheels one does not. I don't think this had painted tail lights on it before I painted the tail lights in on it. And it came out okay. The red marker is not quite red. But then you can see the grills are different as well. We have a Ford emblem versus it just says Ford. We'll open this one up here. We're going to open up, I think, all four of these today. It's a nice casting here. It's kind of heavy. On the bottom, it reads 2019 Ford Ranger, Matchbox, and then all your copyright stuff and part numbers. So these are pretty cool wheels. With the bead locks on there and kind of knobby look to the tires. And if my camera will focus. I know Hot Wheels has had a lot of Skyjacker suspension trucks. Matchbox is starting to get into that. They had a Skyjacker semi in their Convoy series they brought back. Now we have a truck. We also have Warn. Warn makes winches, Bushwhacker, and Milestar tires, which I actually can't say I've heard of Milestar. This has kind of a Spectra Frost paint job on it. That's probably an old term, Spectra Frost. I don't know what they call that now, but that's what Hot Wheels used to call it. It's got kind of cloudy tinted windows. It looks like a pretty detailed interior, although it's kind of hard to see. And the hood doesn't stay shut very well, but that's okay. We've been spoiled by looking at a bunch of green lights here lately. But somewhat detailed engine. It's especially for Matchbox. It was I think $3 versus $1, or maybe $2. Seems like these were three. They were $2 or $3. Anyway, they're built. They feel like they're built a little nicer than the mainline ones, other than the opening parts. So pretty nice. It does have the tail lights, headlights. I can't talk today. It's got the headlights painted in there. They're just silver, so they're kind of hard to see. Now, I did point out this one has a Ford emblem versus the Hot Wheels one says Ford on the grill, across the grill. Same kind of camouflage graphics. Now, it only has side graphics on the body of the truck. I don't understand. Well, I know why they did it, but I don't understand why would you go to the trouble to put Ranger on the tailgate, but then only put half of your tail light tampo on there? They're not tampos, they're just printed on decals, but I'm used to saying the word tampo but a tampo is actually ink on a sponge that's pressed on there, and that's not the way they do that anymore, I'm pretty sure, but I'm used to that terminology. It's probably not accurate anymore. But regardless of what they use, the ink on the printer or whatever. Now, obviously, these tailgates are a separate piece because they open up. That's impressive. They actually open up flat like they're supposed to. But obviously these tailgates are on a different assembly line or a press line when they come out of the mold, a different cast line, I should say. I guess it is closed. They're on a different cast line than the bodies and the hoods, so they can print this and then they just run these down the side, like that. So I know why they don't paint the tail lights on the back, but they do on the side. But I can't talk. It'd be so much nicer if they did. So there is this one with a opening tailgate and an opening hood. It's kind of a floppy hood though. It doesn't hang open. It is metal though. It's all metal pieces except for the base, so it's made well. This one, I think there's a little bit more plastic. I think this one might have plastic fenders on it. We'll go ahead and open this up. Pretty card art on this one as well. It looks like they all have the same backdrop. Looks like mountains. So this one, they do tell you, like this one, opening hood. This one has opening doors, as you can probably see there. The 36 Ford Sedan Custom. Maybe. They come out of there pretty easy too. Surprisingly, this car feels like a heavy casting for having plastic fenders. Check it out. Maybe we'll see why it's heavier. It feels really top heavy when you flip it over. It reads on the bottom, Custom 36 Ford Sedan. Matchbox, and then same stuff. So, on this one here, the base and bumpers are plastic, and then the fenders and running boards are plastic. And it looks like, based on what I am seeing, I'll get a light so you guys can see that as well. It looks like, if you can see the space between the running board and the edge of the car, the running board and the seat are one piece of plastic. Just set my flashlight there. Lay it down so it doesn't fall on something. Door shut nice. It's a very sleek, nice looking car. Not a whole lot of details, color wise, but it's got a lot of nice details, like cast into it. Got your license plate holder and your license plate light there. Got your little bitty tail lights on your fenders. And then got your door handles and that sort of thing. So, still detailed okay. It's got that pretty cool looking grill on there. Really nice truck. It's interesting color green. It's not quite olive green. It's not teal. It's kind of olive green teal color. Both doors open. They have a little bit of detail on them. Looks like we have door panels and I assume a door handle. I don't think it's a window crane. Might be though. But those doors, did you see that? Those doors really close nice. You know, you don't have to force them or worry about breaking them. They just open right up really nice. So this one just has mainline wheels. I'm not familiar with these wheels. I don't know if these are special ones or not, but Matchboxes use these wheels for probably over 10 years. But they look nice. They fit a wide variety of cars. So, as the old saying is, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So we got some pretty cool cars here. The Hot Wheels are white and the Matchbox are darker colors. This one's green and that one's gray. But so I hope you enjoyed the video. It's kind of a not really short, but it should have been short for having 4 cars. I just can't shut up. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.